Hi guys, it's me, Becky, coming at you with my week 27 post-op vertical sleeve gastrectomy update. I'm Becky, obviously. I had surgery on June 6, 2017, and my height weight was 320 back in December of last year. My day of surgery weight was 284 even, and today I weigh 204.8. So I've missed a couple of weeks. We'll talk a little bit about that. The last time I came in was my week 24, and that was at 210.4, I believe. My week 25, I weighed in at 209, which was a 0.6 pound loss. My week 26, which was last week, I had stayed the same. I was still 209, so no loss, no gain. And then today I'm down to 204.8, which is a 4.2 pound loss, which one is freaking amazing. Just numbers alone is freaking amazing. But it's also amazing because it's amazing what you can do when you don't eat like an asshole. Pretty much. So overall, since my high weight, I've lost, my numbers are off, so I apologize. At least this number's off. 112.2. It should be like 115, I think, 0.2. My pre-op diet, which was my liquid diet, started a week before surgery. I'm down 90.4 pounds since then. And then since day of surgery, I'm down 79.2. So lots of stuff in my life has been going on. I mentioned that I got a new job. I started that the 27th of November, right after Thanksgiving. So let's go Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving was good. It was a small affair at home with my immediately family, my kids, my husband, my mother-in-law, and then my mom and my grandma. No, my grandma was out of town. My mom and I think it was just my mom. I don't know. It was, maybe my brother and his three kids. So it was pretty quiet. We didn't make a whole lot of crazy stuff. Tons of leftovers, which was good. I mean, there's always tons of leftovers, but like everybody did really good as far as what was on their plates that day. I really did try to limit what I had on my plate. So I didn't get mashed potatoes. I did get stuffing because it's my grandma's recipe and it's my favorite thing ever. So I ate stuffing for like days. But it was good. It was good. And I still had a loss the next week. I had lost 0.6 pounds. So, I mean, even with that, you know, what was fun was on Thanksgiving, normally we just sit around and watch football. We all went outside and we played catch and, you know, played frisbee and football, and the kids were playing with these rockets that you shoot in the air. They're like air rockets, you know, whatever. We were all outside, so we were being active after lunch. We weren't sitting letting the food just make us comatose. So it was fun. So part of this new job, I'll be in training for months on end. And excuse me, this week my training has taken me to Kansas City, Kansas, to do emergency medical dispatch training and certification. So what is different about this week than the last 2 weeks is that I have really honed in on my meal prep and what I'm eating at home. So we've been doing our budget. So every Saturday we make a grocery list for exactly what we're going to have to eat the next week. Everything we're going to have to eat the next week. Yeah. And so I've been making these menus and I've been like catering them to myself. Not a lot of potatoes, no pasta, very limited carbs. We have a lot of salads and a lot of meat. Not like a lot of meat, but you know, protein, I guess. Chicken, usually. We do have some red meat, like taco salad. So my food at home has been pretty good. I've been drinking a protein shake in the morning. So what I do is for breakfast, if I don't have a bowl of oatmeal, which I'm on the fence about the oatmeal because it's carby and I'm sensitive to them, but it fills me up and it tastes delicious. So I make a cup of hot tea, and I like cinnamon spice tea or like a chai type tea, like a spicy tea. I'll heat up a cup of hot tea, and then I'll pour in my vanilla Premier Protein because it makes it all, warm and fuzzy on the inside, and it fills me up. So just the tea alone is not going to fill me up, but with the protein, it fills me up. So I'll have that for breakfast. And then I've been making bacon every morning and then just putting it in a baggie and having that as like my first snack of the day, which maybe I shouldn't be snacking, but you know what? It's bacon. I will always break for bacon. Anyway, so a couple pieces of bacon around 9 o'clock or so. And then I made some shredded chicken with salsa in the crock pot the other day. So I weighed out 3 ounces of chicken into my little containers, and then a piece of cheese, like a cheese stick. And that's been my lunch. And then I'll bring like a half cup of cottage cheese and an apple. That's typically what I'm eating throughout the day. I have avoided snack machines. That's really the only, and then, I'm drinking my water. My water intake has suffered greatly this week, though. I have noticed that. I did splurge yesterday. I wanted ice cream. So I went to this restaurant, Culver's, and they have frozen concretes, they call them. So I got a small, although they had a mini option. I was like, no, I'm going to get the small. Not realizing how big the small was because I was through the drive-thru, not inside the building. Got the small and was only able to eat half of it before I felt like I was going to die just because it was so rich. It was very rich. And 2, because I shouldn't have gotten it anyway because I was already satisfied. I wasn't still hungry. So I overdid it. I ended up throwing the rest away. I would have loved to have gotten sick just so I could have gotten rid of it, but I've never thrown up since I've had surgery. I mean, outside the initial day after surgery, throwing up because I was just sick, I have not gotten sick once. I've probably just jinxed myself, but I don't understand. I mean, I guess it's a good thing, but I really think it would benefit me if I got sick, because that would be like, obviously you cannot have that food. Anyway, so I think that my weight loss this week, this 4.2 pounds, is hugely impacted because of my meal prep versus just winging it and hoping I'm making good decisions. So yeah, meal prep is important. Like, even if it's some shredded chicken and a piece of cheese, like, it's not much. It's not making gourmet meals, and I'm not counting calories. I'm not counting macros. Maybe I should be, but I'm not. But it's working for me to just not eat like an asshole and plan it out, because that's what I need to do, is plan it out. Also, I'm on Instagram. If any of you follow me, I think a couple of you do. I'm on Instagram, Mrs. Carson 34, I think. I don't know. But I see all these Instagram accounts of people advertising their diet bets. Now, I have been interested by Diet Bet because money is a huge motivator for me, especially not losing my money because I failed at something. So I read through their rules, and you can't have an advantage. Like, they specify that you're being dishonest basically if you have weight loss surgery. Yes, that's true, but they also put checks in place so you can't lose too much without being disqualified. So the last 2 months, probably the last 3 months, I haven't had a stall. I can't say that because I've still lost, but I have lost in the last 3 months, each month, probably less than 5 pounds. Which is, one, incredibly disheartening because I'm 6 months out. Why am I only losing 3 pounds instead of like 10 pounds? But that's on me, right? Because I'm in control of my tool and I'm the one responsible for what's going in my face. So the way I see it is I'm at a point in my weight loss that I'm not at an advantage over anybody else. So I went ahead and I signed up for one. I signed up for a 6-month one. Lose 10% of your body weight in 6 months. And then you win your pot. So I'm excited about it. I stupidly, like, I weigh every day. As I've mentioned, I'm a daily weigher. I weigh every single morning as soon as I get up after I go to the bathroom. Because I figure consistency first and foremost, but two, when you wake up, I think that's when you weigh less because you haven't been exerting energy and like retaining water all day. So I weigh in the mornings. But I'm not coherent enough in the morning to sign up for Diet Bet. So I did it like in the afternoon when I was on the website and I was looking at it. So when I did my official weigh-in, so that morning I weighed like 208 point something or 209 point something. I don't remember. But that afternoon I weighed 212. And you're only allowed to lose 12%. Like, because 10% is not your ultimate goal. You can't lose more than that. But you absolutely cannot lose more than 12% at any given moment. Like, at one time. So my first weigh-in, after my initial weigh-in, I lost like 4 pounds. I just don't want them to question me because it's not like my initial weight was 4 pounds heavier than my normal starting weight. So I don't know. I'm excited about it. I asked my husband to do it with me because I think he would benefit greatly from it, but he's not motivated by money or losing money potentially. So I'm just going to do this solo, which is fine. You know, whatever. That's my exciting news. I don't have a lot. I'm back in the office on Sunday to do my next week of training. I have no idea what that's going to involve, but we'll see. Hopefully I can stay on point. So today's my last day. So it's Wednesday, December 13th. Yesterday was my 5-year anniversary. And we didn't do anything because we both kind of forgot. Anyway, so today's my Friday. This training class ends today and I'm off for the rest of the week until Sunday when I go back into the office. I'm really hoping and praying that between, now and then I don't eat like an asshole. I do have leg day and arm day Thursday and Friday, so that should help me a bit in my pursuit of weight loss and muscle gain. We'll see. I hope you guys have a good rest of your week, good weekend, and I am hoping I'll see you next Wednesday. It's just kind of chaotic for me right now, and that's everybody's excuse that life happens, but it really does. So anyway, have a good one, guys. Bye.